I don't question hair or anything. I'm gonna get it done soon, okay? I wanna be able to tell this story without having hair in my face. What do you do, folks? And welcome to yet another story time. Listen, I usually do these sort of things, like I don't want to do them too often because I want this series to be a little bit more special, you know. And you basically get I guess view of my life and what has happened and what sort of crazy stuff, you know. Today's gonna be more of a I should say this, more of a I feel like there's always more lessons in these sort of videos, but today I'm gonna tell you a fun story, okay? I guess fun, whatever, crazy to be honest. And I'm just gonna say it's gonna get deep in this, you know, like, hey, 18 plus warning. But to be honest, if I heard that shit too, I would just continue watching the video. Anyway, bro, that was the warning because I'm gonna have to go in detail about certain stuff. But backtrack to 2023. Early 2023. This is basically in February, okay? And it's almost February soon, and depending on when this gets uploaded, it might have been like a whole actual year since this happened. So might be doing some crazy time with that. Anyway, this was back when I was in my last year of high school, basically. You know, I'm also gonna have to give names in these stories because they're gonna be recurring characters, basically. But let's just say that, you know, I was chilling out with the guys at school, and one of the guys we knew, let's just call him Ken. Let's just call him Ken, okay? Because I'm not sure if I want to leak these names, you know, because some people might not like that. So I'm gonna respect that shit. Anyway, Ken, okay? So Ken was this guy that had this big ass house, okay? And I'm talking big ass house. I'm talking about American level, you know, high school party sort of size house. Okay, he had the attic, he had the normal like living room, all that. He had the basement and like, a bunch of rooms. So it was like, oh shit. And usually hosting crazy ass parties, okay? So he was like, yo, and let me just tell you, this party was planned in like advance by like 3 weeks, some shit, bro. I'm pretty sure it was like his birthday party, something like that. But this was planned weeks ago, bro. And it's like we had like a fucking like a booking invitation, like, okay, you're gonna come here and we're gonna be around this time. Like, oh yeah, can I come? Like, yeah, let me just write on the list. Like, okay, felt like an actual VIP up in this bitch. Anyway, let's continue though, okay? Let me tell, like, this story gets crazy, okay? But one of my main boys, bro, let's just call him Benjamin. Let's just call him Ben. Hey, for all my friends who know me are well, who watch this, you'll know these people are. That's all I'm gonna say. But Benjamin, he's like, yo, man, because he was trying to, you know, wing me to this one girl. Okay, let's just do a quick little explanation about this. Like, you know, I was getting hoed in the past by a bunch of like bitches and shit, and he was like, yo, man, I know this one girl, like his girlfriend knew her, and she was in her class, okay? So this was his girlfriend's friend, basically. And he was like, yo, bro, I'm gonna try to get you guys together, some shit, you know. This one party is happening like 20th or 27th. It was 20th something in February. So he was basically like, yo, I'm trying to get you guys together at this party, and the rest is up to you, you know. I was like, all right, best. So he was trying to link me with a girl, basically, bro, like his girlfriend's friend. Like I said, okay, this is gonna get really relevant, and I might as well give her a name right now. Let's just I don't want to leak names, bro. Let's call her Mary. Let's call her Mary, okay? So Mary was the girl I was supposed to gonna link up with, right? So let's fast travel a little bit, you know. The day it shows up, I'm getting ready to get a clean cut and everything. Gotta get, you know, fancy clothes and everything, you know, looking presentable, smelling clean, jewelry on point. I kind of have a hard time saying that word, jewelry, whatever. Okay, so I don't remember exactly when this party started, but I was going there with, actually, I'm not sure if I met them at the address, but whatever. I'm pretty sure I met them at some random bus stop. Like, yo, let's go to this party, whatever. And I was ready, bro. Like, we all had like cigars and shit. Like, we actually teed up, right? We teed up like crazy, bro. Like, I'm saying, we actually teed up, bro. And it only gets crazier and crazier, okay? So me and my boys will get there, right? And let me just say, this party was supposed to be like limited. It was only supposed to be like few people allowed in there, but spoiler alert, that shit got butchered. Like butchered. It didn't happen, basically. See, I can't even speak. Anyway, so yeah, me and my boys would get there. Benjamin's girlfriend was Benjamin's girlfriend was there with Mary, by the way. So they were already there. You know, I was like, shit, she's already here. But we're walking our way to there, by the way. And she kind of knew who I was a little bit before. I knew who she was a little bit before. So it wasn't like completely like random encounter, right? But we're already chilling. And we thought there would be like way more people there at the address. By this point, there was maybe like 15, 20. Like it wasn't too many. We knew that. And we were like, shit, like, you know, is this party gonna turn up or something? Like, but we went outside to his garden, basically. No, not garden. What's it called? Like his... No, it was basically his garden, but not really. You know, where you had like the grill and everything. Like, I don't know the name for it. Maybe I'm wrong or right, I mean. But we basically went out there. We lit up the cigars. Like, let me tell you, like, we... hold on. Let me put on some lip balm. Like, we really felt like... I felt cool, okay? I'm gonna admit it. Like, would you catch me smoking a cigar nowadays? Probably not. But I wanted to try as well. And remember, we were starting to lit them up and everything. And I swear to God, I think I literally broke the cigar because I was trying to like pull it out from like the packaging and whatever. And I think I confused a little bit of the packaging with the actual cigar, so mine like broke. So I was like, what the fuck was this bullshit? So I was trying to light up a broken ass cigar. That shit didn't even work. I was like, no, I'm not even getting the fucking perfect fucking type shit, you know, type shit. So then, you know, chilling out there, I kind of got to borrow like my friend's cigars, so I basically I could try it because I basically wasted my money there. It was kind of a shit cigar and tasted like ass. But then, you know, I think a couple of minutes go, Benjamin comes up to me because he obviously marries there. He's like, yo, bro, like, he's like, what are you doing, man? I was like, what? He's like, she's here, man. I was like, shit. Like, I had to start teeing up, bro. And hey, I wasn't like awkward, but it was like, fuck, man. Like, yeah, I was getting the fucking, you know, I don't know what to say. Fuck, how am I supposed to do this shit? But I think I was like, yeah, don't worry, I got it. So a little bit more people started to come to the party itself. She sits down on the couch with her friend. And oh yeah, like I said, the music's playing and all this. And then me and my other friend, let's call him David. So me and David go to the couch. Mary is there and her friend. What the fuck should we call her friend? Let's call her friend Emily. Okay, let's call it. So Mary and Emily's in the couch. Me and David were on our way to the couch, okay? The music's playing, everything. We kind of like play around or whatever. We talk, I mean. So we talk with them both. You know, this is my time to try to rizz up, you know, Mary a little bit. So I was like, I bet, you know, I was supposed to, David's gonna talk to Emily and I'm gonna talk to Mary. We both sit down there and shit. We have a talk. And basically, like, this is so awkward, but like, I'm gonna have to be unfiltered though. Okay, so basically, you know, some of them had drank a little bit. I drank a little bit. I wasn't like drunk or tipsy or anything. I don't think they were either. But she was like, Mary was like on Tinder or some shit, talking to some random ass guy. And let me say, I didn't plan on wiping up anybody here. I'm just making that very sure. I was planning on wiping up anybody. I was trying to, you know. But anyway, listen up though, okay? Listen up. She was on Tinder, talking to this random ass dude. David's like, yo, who the fuck is that? And it was some weird. Okay, this may be some stuff I can't say on YouTube, but he was like, how should I say this? He was an interesting person. Let's say unique person. And Dave was like, who the fuck is that? He was like looking through the messages. And he was kind of like interviewing with our conversation, like the one me and Mary had. But he did some fucking, he took her phone, like, who the fuck is this? Like, on some fucking, let me control the situation type shit. He was like looking through what the fuck he said. And then he started basically taking a piss with this guy, like this random guy on Tinder or whatever. And it's like, we're all kind of laughing at it a little bit. And, you know, then, you know, Dave and then Mary started talking a little bit more. And I was like, no way my man is stealing, no way my man is fucking up my wrist right here. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't say, I was thinking like, no way he about to steal the girl I'm trying to, you know, fucking bag right here, bro. I was like, what the fuck? But I'm pretty sure Benjamin comes back, or I don't remember too much what happened, but I remember that I think I told him that, yo, David Loki fucking my wrist right here, bro. I was like, shit, really? And then he like came to the couch and saw what kind of happened. He was like, yo, David, come. So he followed Benjamin, okay? Then was only, I'm pretty sure it was only Mary and fuck's her name? Emily. So I go back and I start talking to both, but obviously I'm trying to talk to Mary a bit more. You know, we change conversation, well, nice little chat. I'm pretty sure Emily dips out the couch, okay? She's like, well, whatever. She just leaves. Then there's only me and Mary. Okay, let me close the notification. There's only me and Mary left on the couch, okay? So now it's time to fucking race, alright? It's only me and her. More people pull up, you know, the music starts getting loud and shit. People start to boost up a bit more. I'm pretty sure I drank a little bit in between, you know, what happened here and her as well. Because I knew she had a big ass fucking bottle of alcohol. That's Smirnoff. Woo! Anyway, we sit down there on the couch, we talk. And bro, like I was getting gassed up in this moment, bro. Like I remember she's like, oh, you smell so nice and shit. I was like, yo, I was like, shit, like the perfume be helping? The perfume really be helping right now? Like shit, you know. Hey, I made sure to get the fade, stay clean, shower, shave, everything, perfume up, deodorant, everything. So I was like, oh, thank you, whatever. Then we talked a little bit more there. And I remember, bro, this is one of the funniest moments ever. She was like, oh, it's a bit cold in here. I was like, bro, listen. I'm laughing because I'm realizing how much of an actual dumbass I almost was for a second. She was like, oh, it's a bit cold in here. And because the balcony or the door that goes out to the garden or whatever was open. It was a little bit chilly and it was in February. And my ass almost got up and left the fucking seat to close the door. Like, bro, I was like, it was like a small pause. I was like, wait. Like, my brain was like, wait, what the actual fuck are you doing right now? Are you really gonna leave this girl on the couch and get up to close the fucking balcony or door to the garden? I was like, shit. I really gotta fucking tee up here. I was like, hey, you know, I don't remember exactly what I said, but basically you sit close to me, I'll put my arm around you type beat, alright? And then, you know, we kind of sat there, she kind of curled up onto me. I was like, shit, okay, this is going well right now. And by this point, I gotta say as well, I got basically her Snapchat and shit, so it was all good. Like, I bagged the social, I bagged what the fuck I needed. I don't think I remember adding her on Instagram back then, but I got what I needed. I don't think I had her number, but anyway. So I got her Snapchat, right? We chat there, and it was like, because the conversation was low-key dying, so I was like, fuck, we can't just sit here and, you know, like, do nothing. So I was like, all right, let's just get up and dance, you know? And we just joined the crowd, you know, we kind of had a little bit of fun time. She pulled up her bottle of alcohol. She drank a little bit. She was like, hey, do you want some? I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's tee up, bro. Let's actually tee up. So I drank that shit raw. I don't need no mixes. I don't need nothing. The people who know me know I can shot that shit raw. I don't need jack shit. Shout out Jack, though. If you're watching this shit, you better say shout out Jack, so I know that you're fucking here. Anyway, I drink that shit raw. I'm a little bit tipsy by this point, but I'm not drunk. She's a little bit tipsy as well. She wasn't like drunk or anything. I think she was a bit more tipsy than me though. And then, oh my fucking god, bro. Then she's like, bro, she was like, man, I haven't been kissed. She didn't say man, but she was like, well, I don't know how this conversation even came up, but what I remember is she was like, I haven't like been kissed all night, you know? And I was like, okay. You know, that is I don't know basketball terms, but that is like, you get the ball and you're ready to fucking shoot in the fucking goal, you know, like the fucking layup or whatever, you know, like, okay, I got the ball, now what the fuck am I supposed to do here? So, I don't know, I said some shit like, yeah, what the fuck did I, wait, let me see up. I think it was, I don't know if I said like, yeah, same, but what I do remember I said was, I was like, yeah, but I guess we can change that right now. Like, okay, bro, like, who are you acting like? Like, don't say my wrist is bad, because listen to what fucking happens, okay? I get the ball, right? Let's think of the analogy. I get the ball, I throw that shit. Does it land? Does it miss? It fucking lands. Because she like laughs a little bit. And okay. I took the situation, I controlled the situation, I took the situation in my hands, okay? I remember exactly what the fuck I did. But at this point, I was already close to her. But I was waiting for the kiss, like, okay. Always waiting for the fucking kiss right there, bro. We started making out, like, in front of everybody, like, you know, in the crowd or whatever. And I remember, bro, I remember David, he was gassing me. Like, why you gas me up like that, bro? Like, no way. But he was gassing me up. He was like, because he was still next to Benjamin. He was like, Benjamin. And they all saw when I made out, they're like, yeah. Like, they were gassing me up for no reason. Like, okay, I was just kissing a girl, bro. That shit was mad funny though. So they're like, yeah, because we're making out in front of everybody, bro. Like, everybody can see that shit. Okay. Make out, blushing and shit, like, oh shit, hey, I got the snap. I'm basically back at this point, like, shit, I'm good, 2 minutes. Okay, this is where shit gets a bit, 18 plus. 2 minutes passed by. Okay. I remember her friend, she doesn't even know this. She only had like one fucking important plot point in this story. I was chilling with my boys, damn, I was like, hey, you fucking bad as shit, bro. Because remember, Benjamin was trying to wingman me with Mary, And Mary's friend pulls up to me because she didn't say it out loud. She wrote it and made me read it. So she's like, "Oh, look at this." She's like, "Y'all should try to." I was like, now? I was like, yo, because I'm not gonna lie, like, I wasn't there to actually try to fuck. I was there to try to bag her, get the number snap or something, then we talk afterwards or some shit, She's like, you guys should. I was like, shit, I'm like, okay, because like I said, I wasn't really in the mood for it, but this where shit actually got, like, when I look back at it, like, peer pressure like crazy. Everybody was pushing, like, yo, just do it, man. Like, so they basically took me and her, like, we didn't even have a say in this, basically. They took us up the stairs, okay, and they put us in the absolute worst room possible in the entire house. I mean, they could have at least put us in the bathroom, a floor, like a toilet or something, like another room than the one we got. Because listen, they bring us upstairs. Like, I'm telling you, it's ample amount of people. Like, yo, go upstairs. It's like, they're like, give it the room. Open the door, and they put us in the fucking attic. Okay, so why is the attic so bad, you may ask, Kelvi? You may be like, okay, Kelvi, why's the attic so bad? Well, let me tell you why. This was the smallest room in the entire house. And when I say small, I mean it's fucking cramped. Trust me. How should I explain this? So imagine, I'm standing up normally, right? And the sides to me, right? There's not a lot of space. Like, it's very cramped. Like, sure, I can turn around and walk for a little bit, but if I want to, like, make a left or something, that's like all the space I couldn't move, bro. Like, it was so tight. And this will get relevant as fuck. And let me just say right fucking now, I'm going to tell the unfiltered fucking truth. I don't know if anyone's experienced what I've experienced. But let's just listen, okay? We go in there, we're like, shit, well, only one thing to do. Obviously, everything was with consent. There was no worries about that. We started making out again. I had the condom on me, and we were ready to get down. We take off our clothes. Thank fuck I shaved that day, bro. Shit. Anyway, we take off our clothes. She laid it down, like, into the corner. Like, this was, I hate telling this shit, but hey, listen. So I laid it into the corner. Like I said, I'm gonna get graphical, so if you don't like this shit, bye, I guess. Start fingering her and shit. Obviously trying to, make a bit more wet and whatnot, but fuck. Then I stopped, and I was gonna, insert the D. Of course, I have my condom on as usual. Always stay protected, because if you're gonna have sex and you haven't even talked or met the person before, definitely a must. You don't know what anyone has, okay? What anyone ever has. Anyway, so I get ready to, insert the D. She lays down in this tight ass corner. bro, like, I shouldn't even show how, but I was gonna enter, okay? And oh my god, this, I don't care what, this sounds so embarrassing, but I'm gonna say anyway. Like, I was gonna go in, and it just couldn't fit in. Like, it just couldn't fit in. Like, I did, like, the uttermost, like, back-hurting stances on earth, dog. Like, I did like this, like, it was so fucking tight. I was like, how the fuck am I gonna stick that shit in? Like, imagine that you try to stick it in, right? But you can't move closer or move to the left or like bend down. Like, it was so, like, the corners were so tight. Like, there was no space. So I was like, fuck, okay, let's try maybe this way. Like, I kind of almost get it, but it's like, no, that's just, like, am I gonna stand like this and fuck, bro? Like, my whole back is dying. Like, I'm not doing that shit. Looking back at it now, I should have been the one that, let me say, I should have been the one in the corner laying down, and maybe she could have fucking bounced to that shit or something. I don't fucking know, bro. Cause like, we were, you know, tipsy and not really thinking straight. Like, I was just so funny. At this point, I'm horny as fuck, okay? I've been making out for, I don't know, 10 minutes in total. I see a naked ass woman in front of me, like, I want to, you know? So that obviously does not fucking work. So I'm like, fuck. This really hurt my fucking, you know, my ego and sort of pride. Like, how the fuck can't I fuck this bitch in, sorry, I shouldn't even, actually, no. Just get rid of it. How the fuck I can't fuck this bitch in front of me right now? Like, bro, I got her comfortable, we made out, she's ready to fuck, and I just need to stick it in, and I can't because this tight ass room. Yo, if this shit ever happens again, which I doubt, never put me in a tight ass room, bro. I swear to fucking God, I couldn't fucking move for jack shit. Shout out Jack once again, like, I'm serious, bro. Shit makes me mad annoyed, actually. I couldn't stick it in. I got mad, bro. I got mad, so I was like, you know what? Fuck, I'm his fucking finger or some shit. And, you know, they keep on fingering her. I think I'll try it, like, again or some shit. And I was getting, at this point, I was getting soft, bro. I was like, fuck, man. I was starting to not enjoy this at all. And then, this is where shit gets even crazier, okay? So this is, let me take off my shirt, bro. So this is the attic, right? Top floor or whatever. And when I'm fingering her, she starts bleeding. I was like, whoa. Whoa. So I asked her, like, you good? And she was like, yeah, just keep on going. Like, this feels good. I was like, okay. Okay. But then, like, a lot of blood started to come out. And she had, like, a whole, like, my hand was bloody at this point. Like, she had a whole, like, fucking, like, handprint of blood on her fucking tit. Okay, on her tit. So I was like, yo, you're bleeding, man. Like, she was like, oh, shit. At that point, when she noticed that shit, I kind of, like, stopped. Because, bro, my ring was filled with pussy blood, bro. Pussy blood. Like, my whole ring. I still got this ring. I made sure to watch this, of course. There's not gonna be some fucking pussy-ass infection on my ring. So chill out on me, okay? Chill on me. I did that shit. I pulled that shit. I remember as I stopped and I pulled out my fingers. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I didn't say this to anyone, actually. But when I pulled that shit, I don't know what the fuck was on my finger. But it looked like some fucking, I don't know, some like fucking flesh piece or something. I don't know what, bro, I don't know what the fuck that shit was. She wasn't hurting anything. I asked her multiple times, but as I pulled it, there was some fucking like small, I was like, what the fuck is that? I like, did that shit in the fucking attic. And hey, Ken, if you're watching this, please don't hate me. Bro, shit happens when you're kind of, you know, a little bit tipsy and drunk. And a house party too, of like 70 plus people. Anyway. I pulled the fingers out. Let me fix my seat. I pulled the fingers out, and the whole floor is stained with pussy blood, like pussy blood. And I was like, oh shit. And at this point, I'm not in the mood at all. My dick has gotten way more softer. I'm like, I was like, just stop. I was like, just stop. Like, I'm getting out of here. I was like, bro, Like me knowing how I am, I was like, no, I can't allow this. I was like, bro, you stop. She's like, oh, okay. So obviously that was embarrassing for her too, because she had a shit ton of blood come out her punani, dog. So we got ready. She got her clothes on and shit, bro. Because let me say, this door was not even locked. There was no lock or anything. So people had to stand outside the door and block. Okay, like there was like 3 people like standing by the door to block. And I remember while this whole thing was going on, like I couldn't fit in. I had to finger and all this. Like, damn, you taking a long ass time. I was like, bro, I haven't even fucked yet. Like, what do you mean long ass time, bro? I was getting mad and all. I was like, bro, let's get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, let's get out, bro. We leave the door, dog. As we leave the door. So imagine my hands are bloody. Okay, my ring is filled with blood. I don't remember if I had blood on my chest or not, but I remember I held my shirt, because that shit was bloody too. I held my shirt with pussy blood. She goes out first like this or something. She had her clothes on, but she had like another shirt she kind of held like this. She goes out. Benjamin is at the fucking door. He's like, as he sees her go, oh, he sees me stand like this with my shirt on with bloody hands. He's like, bro. It was like, bro. He's like, bro. He's like, bro, what the fuck? He's like, bro, you killed him. I was like, bro. I was like, it's not what you think, bro. It's not what you think, bro. He's like, bro, what the fuck? So, bro, we go to the bathroom. Actually, no, I remember his sister there. His sister was also the Benjamin's sister. I'm also pretty close to her as well. She's also a good friend of mine. And she was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, bro, like this shit was so fucking, it was such a big fucking L for me. L for me? Like, why you start like, bro, it was such a L. Because, okay, I talk about what happened and everything. I felt fucking ass. I was like, my self-confidence is all-time low. How the fuck can I fuck a girl that's in front of me that's naked? In this cursed-ass room. This tight-ass room. That happens. I think Benjamin told me, like, bro, like, go talk to him. I was like, what? Like, he was like, she feels kind of embarrassed. Like, I was like, what? She's embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I couldn't even fuck her when the time was right. So I go like back, talk to her, like it was all cool and shit. And I really felt like that was a bad sort of way for us to meet each other and hang out for the first time. She bled a lot. She was like, it was my first time, or it might have been period. But when someone says it's their first time, like I'm like a little bit like, I have trust issues when it comes to that sort of shit. But she was like, it's my first time, whatever. I was like, oh, all right, you know, shit happens. Obviously, then by then I had her snap and everything. And then there was another time, like after this whole, party fiasco happened. I met her like, let me say this, like I met her another time again after this whole like party fiasco, whatever. It was not a good experience at all. Cause I remember, I didn't want to say this shit, bro, but let's just say it was like a quadruple date, and there was stuff that was involved that made it very uncomfortable. And hey, I tried to meet her once, just me and her alone, sobered up and everything, but she didn't want to meet. So I was like, hey, you know what? Fuck off then. I never talked to her again. I never talked again since that second time we met each other, bro. But no, that shit happened. I'm like, fuck. And at this point, bro, let me just say, while I had this whole fucking sex arc going on, remember that one girl named Emily that was Mary's friend? She was getting fucked by my best homie. Like, oh my, like that. Bro, I'm telling you, this was the craziest house party of all time, in my opinion. Bro, because he was like supposed to link up with another girl, but she was like mad late or some shit. And shit happened with him and Emily while she wasn't there. Brother, I'm gonna tell you, he tried to fucking like, bro, he tried to fuck and like 8 dudes pull up to the same room. He was like, what the fuck? He was like, what the fuck's going on? Like, let me smash this girl. He was swapping, he was like left, bro. I think he like tried to fucking like 3 rooms, and they were all fucking disturbing his ass. But yeah, I don't count that as my second body count. I still count that I got one body. That is a story to another time as well. Because y'all ain't even know that shit. I don't count it as a second body. I barely fucking fit it in her pussy. My best homie was smashed. Let me stop, bro. But no, seriously, that was crazy. And then ever since that happened with the whole blood fiasco, it went more downhill because other things happened that I'm not sure I want to talk about in this current day of time. But no, when I said, you know, I was basically fucking everything, I was like, you know, Shap, and like my friend was gassing me up, bro. He was like, you tapped me. I was like, bro, why are you getting so? He was low-key kind of drunk at that point too. He was gassed. He was like, I was like, relax, but I didn't even fuck her, bro. Shit. But no, that was more of my D-Gen days where let's just say trial and error. Like I said, I didn't talk to this girl anymore. The party got kind of worse and worse after that. I was getting drunk now. Like I've never been that drunk before, but of course I was able to still be aware that I'm drunk. Like I have quite good self-awareness, I would say. So when I get drunk, I'm like, okay, you know you're drunk, so don't be too stupid. I say that, but then I actually lost my earring that same day. But no, I was like, shit, you know, fuck, that was it, you know. We tried to meet again, and that didn't go well. So I just cut her off, and we never met again. And then she low-key kind of beefed with Benjamin's girl and her friend group. But you know, there's always a moral, I guess, meaning at the end of these story times, right? Please find a big enough room for you to have protected sex in. And if she, also, you know, it could have been way worse if she bled on a white blanket. Wow, that would have been way worse. No, but seriously, moral of the story. At this point, stay protected. You never know what could happen. Please find a big enough room to generally have intercourse in. But don't just throw out yourself like that and have sex with random girls. But my friend was trying to wingman me after I got hoed by, like, there's a whole hoeing. Like, I don't even talk about it, but I got hoed. I was like, fuck, you know, let's see where this goes. But don't be a hoe. Have protected sex. Find a big enough room. And yeah, but that was the end of the story, I guess. If you want to level up, I can't even do my outro, bro. If you want to level up your sport, become a member today. Video editing course as well, but barely did editing this video. Discord too, check that out, and my link tree. But no, this was a story that it was a crazy story. Now this is only the perspective of me because I know all this happened as well, but this was the main plot of what happened that day. Yep. Stay hydrated, folks, and please be careful out there. Please.